welcome back to the Afternoon Express Cook-Along. Now, for those first few weeks during the hard lockdown, we were all deprived of our favorite takeaways, including our darling McDonald's. And when Joanne de Wet, the Chief Operations Officer from McDonald's South Africa, comes to visit, trust me, we are going to put a burger on the menu. Please do head over to our Afternoon Express website to get the full details of how you can whip up your own homemade burger. Now, Joanne, you are back in the steering seat as the head chef at Afternoon Express. So when it comes to making this delicious, delectable burger, what's that first step?
So the first step is obviously making the 100% beef patties. So simulating the McDonald's mackerel recipe. This is what I've prepared for this afternoon.
Delicious.
I think you would have seen Greg made the Big Mac. Our next favorite is the mackerel. So I'll be doing the beef patty. Daniel will be assisting with some of the garnishing. I don't trust him to do the onion, so I'll cut the onion. He's better at eating. And then Brent will finish off by garnishing the burger and preparing us to actually eat.
Now, Brent, I do believe that there's a specific order in which McDonald's assemble their burger, and I do not want to get it wrong. I need to have Mama Bear proud of me at the end of this. So what does that order look like? Where do we start? I believe with the buns?
Yeah, the buns first, and then you drop of that, and then onions, pickles, lettuce, tomatoes, and then mayonnaise, and then
a whole lot of cheese.
Yeah, then cheese, yeah.
I'm loving myself some cheese. I'm loving myself all the sauces that we have. So, Ma, does this look quite iconic, quite like the McDonald's burger?
Correct. So McDonald's, the one thing that's always in our burgers, you'll always see the signature would always be a combination of mustard and ketchup. A little bit of pickle, a little bit of onion. Because we like the garnish, you'll see for the mackerel, as Brent has eloquently explained, there's tomatoes, lettuce, and cheese just to top it off for the perfect mackerel burger.
This is something easy that all of our South African viewers can try at home. If you want to whip up a homemade McDonald's burger, watch closely. So I believe that you're also putting together now the beef patties. McDonald's is legendary when it comes to the beef patties. So when you were to whip it up during that hard lockdown, what steps goes into making that beef patty?
So what I've got some ground beef, but obviously with McDonald's, we've got a specification between the combination of the 100% beef and fat content. To try and simulate that, I've added some seasoning, which is just salt and pepper. I've added a little bit of garlic. I've also included some Worcester sauce, as well as a little bit of breadcrumbs and an egg, just to bind all of the ingredients together. And you'll see I use my hands to try and mix everything together, because I find that the seasoning is evenly spread if I do so.
Love that.
So that's what I would typically do at home.
Okay, and Daniel, on your side, you are doing the pickles, you are doing that garnish that I love, keeping that fresh element within that McDonald's burger. You're chopping up your gherkins and your pickles, you've got tomatoes there. Oh, Mama said, she does not trust you with the onions, so we'll have her take control in that way. But what is your favorite classic McDonald's burger?
Classic McDonald's burger? I'd probably just go for the simple Cajun. Chicken.
Cajun chicken. Does that mean you've got a spicy tooth?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And you are finishing off Matric, and
yes,
you are, putting an end to what has been a very tumultuous year, especially within the academic side of life. How are you finding it now, rounding off the year, putting that finishing touch on those final exams, and heading forth to your first year next year?
So it doesn't feel, I don't know, it feels a bit surreal that I've come to the end of my school career, but right now I still feel fine. It's not something to worry about, I guess.
Okay, he's just like me. He's the type of person who leaves off and worries later. Mama, I have to ask you the same question. What is your favorite McDonald's burger?
My favorite McDonald's burger is the one we're preparing now, which is the mackerel. I think the balance between, the bun, the beef, as well as some of the garnishing and cheese is my definition of the perfect burger.
I agree. I'm the type that loves the basic, Brent. I love that double cheeseburger that just, has all of the essentials. What's your favorite McDonald's burger?
I'd go with Daniel as well, the Cajun. No, I'm sorry. It's actually the Big Mac spicy.
Big Mac spicy. So you also got a spicy tooth. So then, Ma, as much as we've all got our different burgers and our different favorites, what differentiates each burger?
I think the differentiation, I think the first important step for any burger is making sure that the protein and the quality of the protein is important. So whether it's a beef burger and it's 100% beef, or whether it's a chicken burger and you know it's 100% chicken, that is important. I think typical South African culture, some people also absolutely love their sauces. So you'll see we've, over the past 25 years, we've even added our local flavor in the form of the McFeast burger, which has got a little bit of a barbecue sauce and flavor to it as well.
Nice. I love the fact that McDonald's has thought of everything and decided to accommodate everyone when it comes to their flavor taste profiles. So when it comes to, because going back to where we started, the assembling of the burger, how then important as you add new elements into your menu for you to keep that consistency throughout?
It's important, and I think we spend a lot of time focusing on the processes and the procedures to be able to enhance that consistency. Believe it or not, we have the exact amount of lettuce per burger. We've got the exact amount of ketchup or mustard. So everything is measured to the exact proportion so that we don't leave it up to staff to determine, you know, what quantity of sauce is suitable based on their own personal preferences.
I love that. McDonald's thinking and having everybody's back in the kitchen. Well, South Africa, I hope that you've been cooking along with us from the top of the show, because essentially on the menu, we've got the lamb chops, we've got the pasta, we've got salsa, flapjacks, and homemade McD's burgers. It's my favorite time of the day. It's time to get eating. So South Africa, join along with me in saying, let's get eating. Joining me today, we've got Joanne de Wet and her beautiful family. Now, she is the Chief Operations Officer from McDonald's SA, and I'm loving the fact that she's brought her entire family to join in on the festivities. It is Christmas, so let's get eating, Mzansi. Mom, as you're just preparing your plate, essentially, I want to find out from you, it is Matthew's birthday. So when you were giving birth on that beautiful day, how did that feel, seeing this wonderful son of yours come into the world?
I think it was a joyful experience. My mom was with me, so that was the first time where she's been present, you know, when one of the boys had been born. So pleasant experience, very, very happy child. The one thing that stands out is that smiling face.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Someone else who wasn't able to make it when Matthew was born on the 8th. We've got someone here with a little surprise to make up for the fact that he might not have been there to serenade Matthew. Take it away.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Matthew. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, man.
Craig Lucas having to serenade the de Wet family with an incredible rendition of the Happy Birthday song. Thank you so much for joining us for that incredible surprise.
Thank you.
Do you have any? Matthew, now, what's your one birthday wish before you blow out your candles?
I don't even know.
Money, prosperity, happiness, wealth, all of the above?
Yes.
And on that note, you can blow away. Congratulations on a brand new year of life. Now, Antonio, yes, I love the fact that you're backing your brother like that.
Go, Tony.
And on that note, you know, Antonio seems like such a character, but something that he takes pride in is his country. So much so, he decided to wear it on his back. Antonio, do you want to show off your fashion for us? And on that South African local and lekker note, thank you so much, Baba, for bringing your incredible family with us. And of course, to all of the boys, shout out to you. Mama, all the best with McDonald's family, and send Greg our love.
Thank you, will do.
Now, Mzansi, as we get eating, thank you so much for tuning in, making my day every day by watching Afternoon Express. But do catch us again tomorrow for another Wednesday edition of the show. Good night, stay safe, and happy eating. Goodbye. Clover celebrates spring with exciting giveaways. Look out for selected Clover products in store to stand a chance to win. Made with love by Clover.